So hi everyone, today we'll see one more concept of a Java, that is abstraction. So to achieve the abstraction, so we have two methods. First we'll see what you mean by abstraction. So you are going to hide the whatever the internal implementation is there, and only you are providing the functionality to use. So whatever the implementation code is there, just that you are hiding, and only you are providing the usage of the user. So usage in the sense functionality you are going to give for a user. So example, you take any software that you are using. So whatever the functionality that you are using, but you are not aware about the code. So that is what the programmer is hiding the implementation code and only providing the functionality for the user. So that is possible using abstraction, and that is called as a abstraction. So now to achieve the abstraction, there are two ways. So two ways to achieve the abstraction. So one, we can use the abstract classes and we can achieve the abstraction, and another one is what? So another way is what? Using the interface. So using interface you can get the 100% 100% abstraction you can achieve. So that is, there are two ways to one, using the abstract classes. Abstraction. So one is what? Interface. So using the interface you can achieve. Another one is using a abstract class. So first we'll see by creating abstract class how we can achieve, and second one later we'll see in next videos how to achieve using the interface, how to achieve the abstraction. Abstraction is nothing but hiding the implementation and only providing the functionality to use. That is what abstraction indicates. So now see the abstraction using abstract class. We'll take an example. So using that one we'll achieve the abstract. So how you are declaring the abstract class? So you are using the keyword as a abstract. So you can apply for abstract class also, you can apply abstract for methods also. So you are need to write the keyword for abstract class, and as usual class keyword. So I am using a shape as a class name here. So I created a one class here. So we'll create one more class. So normal class I am going to create, not abstract class. So class name is what? Rectangle. I have created one class, rectangle. So just create a class. So one more class I need. So that is class. One more class I will take circle. So one more class I have created. So one is abstract class, second one I have created a rectangle class. So rectangle, and third one is circle. So I have created three classes. One more class I need for a main method. So that is class. So which method? So this is for abstraction. So we will make demo abstract. So I will give a class name which contains the main method. So first we'll write a main method in this public static void main, our main method string and arguments. So we'll see later what to write in this, for which method you are going to create. So first what we'll do, we'll save the program with a class name. Copy this one because it contains the main method and extension, that is .java. So now we have created three classes. Now abstraction in the sense what? To achieve the abstraction you need inheritance concepts and overriding concepts. So you need two concepts, that is you need inheritance concepts also, because I move from one class to another class, you are using the data. So inheritance is the main thing here, and you are just changing the implementation, that is what you are overriding. So now I am creating a one method here, so we'll make abstract method only. So abstract method don't have any body, so I will just, so how you are declaring abstract method, just use the abstract keyword and any data type you have and your method name. So draw is a method name. I'm just giving a, what I'm using, just I'm using a declarations. The abstract classes don't have any method here, so I just declared here in a one class. I'm extending that method, so I'm just inheriting. So your rectangle going to extend your shape class, so that is what shape. Yes. So next same here, it's going to extend. So I wanted draw method, so again shape. Yes. So now I need to give an implementation here. So how to use that implementation? So while draw, so now I need to give an implementation here, and I need to use here also. I need to give an implementation, that is I need to change the implementation, that is overriding. So because once you declared, you can use that method in anywhere, right? So in take an example of banking sector, you have a withdrawal operation is same, and saving, deposit. So these are the basic operations you are doing. So once you declare those operations, so common operations, you can override or inherit those operations in any of the class. So I'm doing the same here. Just I have declared here with abstract method, and I'm just implementing those. So as rectangle required, I'm changing the implementation. Draw is the same method, I'm just inheriting from the shape class. But what I'm doing, I'm changing implementation as rectangle class required, and I'm changing here. So draw method is same, but I'm giving the requirement or implementation as circle class required. So you are just inheriting the whatever the requirement methods are there, and you are changing the implementation as your class required. So now I will change the implementation here. So first I will provide the implementation system.out.println. So what implementation, now I am just giving you one line here, but while implementing or while developing a project, it will be very useful. Drawing rectangle, so I give us a message here. So same with circle, so method is the same, but implementation going to be changed, right? So that is what overriding you are doing. So println println. So now drawing what circle here, drawing circle. So now implementation is changed now. So now main method. So just what I want to use only the methods present in a what our shape class. So which method is there? Draw method. So and child class, any variables or methods are there, so I don't want to use, only I want to use. So all the methods are variables from a shape class and which are inherited in a child classes. So in the sense, what I need to use upcasting here. So I need to do upcasting. So using upcasting, what will happen? So I can use only a superclass members and which are inherited in a child class. So I can use both the things. One is inherited from the superclass, and then all the member functions of the superclass. I can't use any extra the methods or variables present in child class. So that is what upcasting going to do. So we'll do the upcasting here. New circle. So we'll create an object of circle, and I am just upcasting to what my superclass. So what is the superclass here? Shape. Yes, one. Yes. So now you can call that method s1 dot which method? Yes. Same you can do for your one more class also. So name which class? This rectangle, and that you are casting toward the superclass. Shape S2. So call a method now. Using this you can call the method S2 dot. The methods names are same but implementation is going to be changed. So this is how you are going to achieve the abstraction here. So now run the program. So where is my main method? So this is my class Java C. Just paste the class name with the extension. So any errors are there? Shape, cannot find the symbol. A small shape is there, so I need to use that only. Save the file. So now only a case sensitivity happen here. So now running Java. So class name. So I need to use a class name. So now you are getting drawing circle and drawing rectangle. So just what you are storing, so common thing you are storing. So I need to draw rectangle also and I need to use circle. So I have created two classes, one is rectangle and circle. So both the classes I require to draw as a method. So declaration I have done here, but I am changing the implementation as our class required. So rectangle class, what is going to be display? I want to display drawing a rectangle, but same method with I want to change the implementation, that is we're going to change what drawing a circle. So this is what abstraction. So I have upcasted the, so upcasting is done here. So what will happen if I done upcasting? So I can use only a methods present in members present in my super class and which are inherited in a child class. So other than those members of child class I can't use. So for that I am doing the upcasting here and I'm just creating an object. I am just calling the draw method. So this is about how achieving the abstraction, the way of abstraction using abstract class and abstract method and achieving the abstraction. And so I hope you understood. So how to write the abstract class using the keyword for abstract class, and for methods you are using the abstract as a method. And this is about what, how to get the abstraction using the abstract class and abstract method, you can see. So using abstraction, what your code will be secure, and next one is what, so you are changing the information as it's required and you are just inheriting, so you are saving this time, and once you declare your method you can just reuse it, so no need of writing again and again. So you are saving your code also and time also, space also. That is what your abstraction going to achieve. So this is all about your abstraction one thing. So you can create a final methods in your abstract class, and you cannot initialize, so you can't create an object of your abstract class. So see here, can I create an abstract object of my shape class? We'll check. So can't. Is equal to new shape. You cannot initiate. No. So it is going to give an error because it is abstract. So instantiation should not be happen because you are making your class as abstract. You can't create an object of that class. If you make that class as abstract, you can't create an object of that. So that is the main thing. And when you creating a methods, it may be a final, that is okay, no problem. So you can add the final methods, and you can add the constructor in abstract class. You can add the static methods. So final methods are allowed, static methods are allowed, constructions are allowed, but when you create a class as abstract, you can't instantiate or cannot create a object of that. So for that, what I am doing, just I am upcasting here, created a object of subclasses and upcasted to what, superclass. So this is about what, abstraction using abstract class. So next class we'll see about other ways of achieving the abstraction. Thank you.